Hello, my name is Juan Pablo Serna León. I am a student of UNAD, Universidad Nacional Abierta y a Distancia. In this video, I wanted to share with you the concept of didactics of English. Didactics of English refers to the science that studies the teaching and learning of the English language in the classroom. So, in order to have more comprehension and clarity about this topic, I'm going to formulate 3 questions that helps us to understand this topic. The first question is, what are didactics in language teaching? The answer is, it includes several subtopics that are seen within a classroom. Linguistic phenomena, desired linguistic competencies, and mechanisms of language teaching and learning. Okay, that is the first answer. The second question is, what is an example of a didactic? A good example of teaching in the classroom is the planning of the topics to be studied in the classroom. For example, grammar, for example, vocabulary, specific topics, etc. And the third question is didactics general or specific? So, according to recognized authors such as Dolch, 1967, he describes didactics as the science of learning and teaching in general, no specific, in general. Okay, so now I wanted to share with you some guidelines for the participation and practice for this semester. The practice guidelines consist of a document, a bibliographic document, where there are 9 chapters of definitions or about practice guidelines. Talks about practice guidelines. So the chapter 1 is definition and purpose. The chapter 2, generalities and definitions. The chapter 3 is general aspects of the pedagogical practice training route. The chapter 4 is principles of action of the teacher in training in pedagogical and educational practice. The chapter 5 describes definition of the academic network of pedagogical and educational practices. Chapter 6 is pre-practice seminar. The chapter 7 is monitoring and evaluation of pedagogical and educational practice. The chapter 8 talks about the duties and rights of teachers in training. The chapter 9 is about the certification of pedagogical and educational practice. So that is the 9 chapters that we must develop in this semester for the practice route. Okay, so now I'm going to talk with you about the hours and how we must develop these hours in the educational institution for this semester. Students must develop 32 hours of participant observation practice in which 20 of them are carried out in public or private educational institutions with which UNAD has a cooperation agreement. These 32 hours will be completed as follows. For the phase 2 language theories, we have 8 hours for participant observation practice, 2 hours for material development, and 3 hours for ESAPEC. For the phase 3 language skills, we have 8 hours of participant observation practice, 2 hours material development, and finally for phase 4 simulated practice we have 3 hours for adjusting e-portfolio, 3 hours for simulator, not simulator, and 3 hours for ESAPEC. So that's how we have to develop the hours in this semester for the course Didactics of English. So thank you very much for watching the video, and I will see you in the next occasion.